Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about rates of change. Now, to understand the idea of rates of change, we are measuring the change in the function with respect to other variable. I mean, like we are studying the change in y with respect to x, we're studying the change in z with respect to t, and so on. Now, you don't have to understand the main idea that you are studying yet to solve the questions, but to know the definition, you talked before something we call it gradient or slope, which is delta x or delta y divided by delta x, okay? Now, to define the word delta, that means the change in y over the change in x, or rise over run, or the whatever you want to call it, It's y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That the word delta means, okay? It means the change. Now, we talked together before that the word y, it is the same as f of x, okay? So whenever you say y2, that means f of x2. And whenever you see y1, that means f of x1. And that's it. So you can rearrange the formula to make it f of x2 minus f of x1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now we call this rule average rate of change, or rate of change. So to find out the rate of change, you need to follow this rule, f of x2 minus f of x1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now maybe you did not understand anything. It's totally fine. Let's see the questions. Now in this question here, we need to find the average rate of change of the function on the given interval. Now, we talked also before that maybe the function, we can call it f of x, maybe we can call it h of y, maybe we can call it Samir of Khalid. It does not matter. We're looking for not the name, I mean the rule. Now, maybe you have a function called h of t. How to find the rate of change for it? You can say it's h of t2 minus h of t1 divided by t2 minus t1. And that's it. It's the same, but just we changed the alphabet that we're dealing with it. And that depends on the question itself. It's already given in the question. You can see it right here. We need to find the average rate of change on this function. I mean, h of t equal 3t minus t squared over this interval, I mean from 2 to 5. Now, what does this interval means? That means this is always t1 and this is always t2, or x1 and x2, okay? Or wherever the alphabet they are using it, 1 and 2, okay? So to find out the average rate of change in this question, you are going to see or to write h of t2 minus h of t1 divided by t2 minus t1. Now, the only thing that I'm going to do it is replace t2 by its value and t1 by its value. Now, what is the value of t2 from the question itself? Now, t2 equal 5 and t1 equals 2. From where I got that, t is smaller than or equal 5 and greater than or equal